Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working, then we will begin. And by that, I mean, let me also download the game because I forgot to do that. Ooh, very fun, very exciting, very professional. Don't worry, it's only 5 years streaming tomorrow. You would think. It's just, I'll end the sentence there. You would think. One would think, but you would think wrong.
Good day,
okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let me lower the music. And also, while I'm doing this, if you have not and you're interested, make sure you do !ticket in the chat for a chance to win a point-and-click adventure game that is different to the one that we're playing today. I did that just to confuse you. Same genre, different game, only for the purpose of confusing you. Did it work? Okay. I think... Well, we're part of the way there. We can at least move over here while I then get the game downloaded. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Let's see. Scrolling. Scrolling. I said scrolling. Sassy, you were here first. Welcome in, Sassy. How are you today? Joss, hello. How are you? How's it going? Johnzo. Welcome in. Emmers, hello. Oh, I just now get the notification. Yeah, the Discord notification is usually a little late, I've noticed, but it's okay. I can't believe we're so close to the Switch 2. I'm seeing photos of consoles in the wild. Yeah, I've been seeing, like, they're in the warehouses or, like, in the, you know, back rooms of places and things. That's exciting. somewhere in the world, mine is there. So weird to think about. Bear, welcome in. Hello, how are you? How's it going? Sunny D, welcome back. How are you? Sassy with the 20 stream streak. Way to go. Hold on. So I'm a little nervous. Why isn't the game show? Oh, there it is. Are you downloading? It's downloading. It's downloading. 20 stream streak. Way to go, Sassy. And Gilmore, welcome in. How's it going? Lego, how are you? Good morning. How's it going? It's still early for you. It's surely like 6 and 5 in the morning, somewhere around there. I know it's 6 in Queensland, but I forget where that, you know, New South Wales, you know, time zone. How dare you assume I would think? I'm so you just think, you know, that in 5 years I would have had certain things like, you know, just down pat. But here we are. Let's see. Oh, right. That's right. So because they don't have daylight savings. So during daylight savings, you guys are on the same time. That makes sense. Or whether it's ended or going, I can't remember. But yes, that makes more sense. Doing well, dealing with my principal's lack of ability to schedule things in a way that makes sense. Oh no, Sassy. That's no fun. What are they doing? And you're at work, right? Okay, so I think Des has mentioned what you do, and so I won't say what it is in case you don't want it everyone to know. But you have a very difficult job. If I'm thinking correctly, and you have early mornings then, it sounds like. It is not a Punch Laser stream if I'm not having technical difficulties yet. I feel like there have been, the streams lately have had less overall technical difficulty. Well, actually, no, that's probably not true, because we've been having these like random bitrate issues, which honestly, I have zero idea what it is. Reset my router, you know. I think it might just be OBS. They have not updated this version of OBS on Mac for forever. It's been months, I think, now. And I think it started happening around that time. So part of me is like, maybe it's that. So I don't know. So this morning, in all her wisdom, she schedules an emergency drill during the 5th grade final exam. Oh no, Sassy. A disability support worker. There we go. Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually very, very cool. How long have you been doing that? Yeah, that is a very much an epic fail, Sassy. That is not great. The timing. I, as a 5th grader, would be like, yes, maybe I can look in my textbook. While we're fire drilling. Or start a real fire. Or start a real fire, and like while the drill is going, so everyone's safe, but all the tests are burned. You know, you gotta think with your noggin. Gotta make it look like an accident. Then we got the schedule for an event next week, and the way it looks, the other 5th grade teachers, or the other 5th grade teacher has to take the 4th grade to the event, and neither of us will be taking the 5th grade. Each class attends the event for 30 minutes. Weird. It's so odd, Sassy. I bought a loop deck to use, like a stream deck, 3.5 years ago. A few months later, OBS updated, and it hasn't worked with loop deck since. No, Johnzo, that is awful. I am so sorry. I got a stream deck just a few months ago. I've really enjoyed it. There was a little bit of compatibility issue, because I'm on a Mac, for those that don't know, and I use something called Sammy, which is a virtual stream deck. That is what I get everything to work. That's how, when you do redeems, if that, you know, or when you do the check-ins and stuff, like, that's all Sammy. But Stream Deck connects to Sammy if you're on a PC. It does not if you're on a Mac. And so I had to brute force my way through and get it to work. And the way I got it to work is like the way a madman would do it, but it works. Essentially, Hacker Man. Essentially, I had to program, I think I've explained this before, but I had to program filters on scenes that do nothing. They serve no purpose except to be switches that like get turned on and off. The Stream Deck, like the Elgato Stream Deck, turns those filters on and off. And then I set up Sammy to, I have buttons that look at those filters, and when they get turned on or off, they then press other buttons that are on Sammy. So when I push like the scene change button, what's happening is it, actually no, those are legitimately just, no. That is just through Elgato connecting to OBS, but I got it to do some extra stuff. But when I like do, you know, like my camera gets smaller or whatever, this is purely like filters turning on and off. And then Sammy is like, okay, what's happening? Great. I'm going to push this button because this is happening now and whatever. Anyway. I remember this. Didn't you do some stuff on stream for it? Yes, I had to run some tests because I wasn't fully sure it was gonna work. But I got it now. Like, is functional and fluid, and it works. I feel like okay. The Sammy people, they know there are people who have Macs who want Sammy to be functional on a Mac, but none of them work on it. Or want to, and anytime you mention, like, even if I have a question that is not really a compatibility thing with Macs, just like how to get something to work, if I mention I'm on a Mac, they're very quick to say, Sammy does not support Macs, and like, we can't really help you because, you know, we can't know if it's gonna work anyways because you're on a Mac and whatever. Side note, that's actually how Rickard, who has raided us a couple of times in the past few months, I actually met Rickard through the Sammy Discord because he also is streaming on a Mac, or was, at least at the time. I don't know if he still is. But he had an issue and had fixed it, I think. And so I randomly messaged him and was like, hey, I'm also a Mac user using Sammy. Can you tell me how you fixed this or how you did this thing? So anyway, that's like a random little side story. But so I asked them, I was having issues with the plugin to get the Stream Deck to work with Sammy and whatever, and I was trying to see if there's any way I could get it to work. I was trying not to mention I was on a Mac. Eventually they realized I was on a Mac, and so, you know, they were just like, streaming on a Mac? Oh no, Lego's gonna hate me. I promise it works, and it generally works okay. It seems fine despite everyone just hating it. So anyway, they found out that I was streaming on a Mac and whatever, and so they're like, we can't help you. There's no way you can get it to work. Sorry, blah, 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 blah. And so then I went in, after I figured out the whole filters thing, I went back just to kind of say, like, by the way, I was able to figure out a way. And I did that for people, for those who come after. That's, I'm adopting Expedition 33's motto into Mac. For any Mac people who are later looking to see if they can get this to work, getting the filters just to like switch on and off and all of that seems to work just fine. So I say that's a success. What's funny is, like, I don't know. I hate this Mac slander. This Mac oppression. Well, I guess it's PC oppressors. PC and Linux oppressors. But anyway. By the way, Lego, I know you, are you very, I know like Daz is very techie. Are you like, do you do any kind of coding or anything? Zero hiccups. Yeah, yeah, sure. That seems super complicated, yes. It is complicated. But now that I've gotten it to work, I've been able to change a few things and get a few buttons to work, and it seems fine. By the way, John, so you said you're not getting a Switch, right? Who is getting a Switch? Is anybody getting a Switch? Switch 2? Who's getting a Switch 2? And you're really liking Expedition 33? I'm so glad. It's so good. I have zero tech knowledge. Okay, fair. Then good pairing, then, really. I am... Okay, cool, Bear. We'll be able to... When we play... We're going to be doing Mario Kart. I think I'm going to try to have some tournaments or something. Yesterday, I was brainstorming some ideas of, like, what we can do. I think we're going to have a thing where it's, like, people who... whoever wins, like... is going to get something, is going to be recognized. I should say that, not get something. It's gonna be recognized on stream for their achievements. It'll likely not be me. Because I am not great at Mario Kart, nor do I really like it. Again, I am doing it purely just for you guys. I'm getting one eventually and living through you vicariously. Fair. Okay. Well, when you do get one, that'll be very exciting. Today we're playing, well, okay, side note, for those who haven't, if you would like to do exclamation point ticket for a chance to win a point-and-click adventure game at Steam Code, you should do that. It's a good game. I've actually played it on stream. Ooh, what is it? You'll find out when we draw the winner. What was I gonna say? Oh, this will be the last game that I stream off of my original Switch. The regular Switch. Can I start calling it that? Can we start calling this the first Switch the regular Switch? Like regular Nintendo? Did anyone am I the only one who calls it a regular Nintendo? Like the very first one, the NES? Because I still do. I don't know if that's a universal thing or if that's just something I grew up saying that was really weird. I'll try and win it for Daz. Perfect. Okay, so also Lego. Because, okay, I know you're playing, I know you've played Expedition 33. I know you've played, well, you're playing Palia. And Baldur's Gate. Would you say, like, what are your type of games? Never called it really? Am I the only one who calls it a regular Nintendo? It's like, cause there's the regular Nintendo and then there's the Super Nintendo. So I just call it a Switch. Well, I mean, like the very first, like, NES, the very first Nintendo. Do you guys call that a regular Nintendo? Me? Just me? I called it the NES. Am I the weird one? Regular Nintendo. You see, if you search for regular Nintendo, it pops up with the NES. Ah, look at this. This is a Reddit thread. Reddit thread? Don't let me down. NES, regular Nintendo. I was born in 1986, grew up in Michigan, and the first system I played was the NES system starting at age 3. I called it a regular Nintendo. Maybe because Super Nintendo was just coming out around that time in the early 90s. I never called it NES until maybe recently. Anyone else called this? By the way, this is not my account. I just want to point it out. And Brad, welcome in. I love Reddit threads, right? Someone else confirmed they called it the regular Nintendo. Yep, when Super came out, we called it the regular Nintendo. We absolutely called it this once the SNES was out. Okay, so I'm not, there are dozens of us. 160 comments. Surprisingly, a lot of people from Michigan. Runner, welcome in.
Good day, mate.
Almost as much as I love Threads. Who's on Threads? I'm not on Threads. Does anyone
Good
use
day,
Threads? Except, well, Brad, apparently. I fall asleep listening to Reddit threads unless Daz is streaming, of course. There are some great ones. I will usually fall asleep also, like the last things I'm doing is usually just scrolling through Reddit and then like falling asleep. What's great is because I'm a super night owl, and my time is like synced to Australia time. That means that usually the East Coast is like has already kicked off their day. So I'm starting to already get like the morning news, which puts me straight to sleep. Accidentally connected it to my Instagram, and now I get pulled into the unhinged opinions of complete strangers. Oh no. I hate sometimes when you're just scrolling through, because I never even created a Threads account. But I love when you're just scrolling through Instagram, they'll show you like random threads they try to rope you in as best they can. YouTube has an AI reading, all different Reddit posts. You should try. I have actually come across random ones of those. I feel like the AI voice is very disconcerting to me. So I don't know if that would put me to sleep. I think I would just feel very uneasy. It's the inflections. There's something about the inflections that it's not quite right. And it just makes me feel very tense. But also, side note, tomorrow's 5 years on stream, which is wild. I will be posting, speaking of social meds, I will be posting on the social meds a few different, well, not a few different videos, but the same video on multiple platforms, because that's how you do social media. 5 years is nuts. It is. That it is. Dang, 5 years. There are some pretty good ones now. I don't know. There's still some. I can tell. When I'm listening to them, like, you're not real, and I don't like it. I fall asleep listening to podcasts, and no matter how many times I've said I don't like this, I keep getting the Smosh Reads Reddit post podcast coming in. If I forget to set a timer, that's amazing. What podcast do you listen to fall asleep? Hopefully not the like crime ones. I forget that works. Thank you, Gilmore. Is that even up to date? Does it have my Blue Sky on there? It actually is probably the wrong link. Oh, it takes it. Nope, it's wrong. Let me change that. Right meow. Link tur.ee. La 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 la. I changed my my Blue Sky so that it uses my web domain. So instead of being jetpackpaul.bsky.app, is that what it was? No, .social. It is now, I'm just at jetpackpaul.com. How official. Profile. Boop. Boop. Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Where are you? Done. Did it save? Is there a save button? Or did it just do it naturally? Is there anything else? We can get rid of Twitter. And that should be fine. Okay. Is that updated? Boom. Done. We love to see it. Okay. Look at me doing admin things. And I hate the premise and the hosts of Smosh. Is it the main Smosh people? I don't really know their names. They have very sort of generic names. Apologies if that is also your name. Aren't they like Ryan and Joe or something? I don't know. A few times a week, I'll fall asleep watching Jet streams that he throws on YouTube. Really? Oh, Runner. That's so nice. Social lies. Social needs is what I get at a pub. That's great. That actually, there should be a pub called Social Needs. The Dollop. Oh, the Dollop is great, but I'm getting less interested in it. I feel like Dave and Gareth have checked out and don't know how to end now. But also, I listen to some 80s, 90s nostalgia ones, and a friend has a music podcast I listen to. That's so nice. I keep forgetting. Oh, right. That's right. I forget that Shady has a podcast. We can't all be named Jetpack. What are the Smosh guys? It's Smosh guys. Ian and Anthony. That's the other one I was thinking. You know, they're just kind of regular names. I have such a generic name, or when I go to public dinner places, I leave my name as Link because there's always another John. That's fair. You know what's funny is I don't think I've ever considered that your name is John. I mean, I think I knew that, but I think of you as Johnzo. You know, you're Johnzo to me. Is it Shane? He's kind of taken over Smosh, but the original was Ian, I believe. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't. So actually, I don't know. Well, who is the Brab? Who is the who does the podcast of Smosh? One day we'll figure out Jet's real name. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it's a Rumpelstiltskin situation. And I die immediately when you do. Maybe it's for the benefit of you all. That you don't know. What was I gonna say? Are you asking me who does the Smosh podcast? Because I don't know. I was, but okay, that's fair. Yeah, if you don't like them, I guess that makes sense. I don't really listen to podcasts. I'll watch like a video one on YouTube, but I don't like go out of my way. Excuse me. I don't really go out of my way to watch or listen to podcasts. I've tried to convince YV to start one with me. But he takes convincing. But if all of you started telling him, maybe he'd consider it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Lego? I assume your name is Lego. It's just something that randomly comes on after the podcast I like, or I like finish because it's the same genre, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess that's interesting. What platform do you listen to them on, Brad? Are you on Spotify or? I don't know. I don't think I don't think I'm a crime podcast listener, because I remember growing up watching episodes of Unsolved Mysteries and just being frightened out of my mind. So I don't think I would benefit from a crime podcast. And part of that is I feel like anytime Unsolved Mysteries, if you guys don't know what it is, it was a show where they talked about mysteries that were unsolved. And crimes usually, but I feel like every episode it would sort of end with, and they were last seen close to your neighborhood, you know, like make sure you keep an eye out. And that's just like, as a kid, it was just like, oh no. So I don't know, I don't think I could listen to crime podcasts because I think I'd get scared. I loved that show. My drama teacher in high school apparently did a reenactment on one of those, which is wild. I listen to a lot of podcasts, but mostly D&D actual plays. You see, I could see myself falling asleep to that. I used to listen to Critical Role, or watch Critical Role, a long time ago. Or it felt like a long time ago. I technically watched, like, 75 episodes of the last campaign, and then was like, I'm done. I can't watch anymore. This campaign is not great. IMO. Apologies if you loved it. But I just could not. I'm curious what their next campaign is going to be like, but Unsolved Mysteries was nightmare fuel as a child, but also still as an adult. Fair. My name is Lego. Perfect. That's what I'm going to call you. I feel like it's going to be very difficult to call people their real names when I meet them in Australia. I mean, I guess I'm lucky that, like, Daz is Daz, you know? But, I mean, obviously that's not his, like, born name, but... but, it's still, people say, apparently it's an Aussie nickname, so that works. Enchantress, that works. YV, surprisingly his name is YV, just kidding. But maybe, I don't know, you'll see. And then there would be dun dun dun, followed by update. Yeah, so I don't know. Call me Lego because I'll be calling you Jet. Perfect. Excellent. I'll definitely be calling you Lego. I call him Daz. Great. Met up with Gizmo when I was in Ontario and didn't know what to call him in real life. That's funny. Can confirm is very weird calling Quispy and Gizmo by their IRL names. Pretty sure I just called them Quispy and Gizmo a few times. I mean, that's what you know people by. So like, why wouldn't you do that? You know. That's my thought. You know. Jet, I'm sending you kittens. Uh-oh. How many? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'll be, I feel like I'll just pretty much call people by their usernames and it will be weird. I think the only one, I mean, it works that Ross DTD also goes by Raph, which is his, like, first name. And Ross is his last name. YV, I'll probably call him by his real name. But yeah, everyone else will probably be like, I have 14. Yeesh! More than one, less than 10? Yeah. Why are you sending, are they acting up, Bear? I do hope I get to meet you, Lego. That'd be very fun. Go down south. Meet the South, well, not South Australia crew, because South Australia is a state, but you know, this more south than Queensland crew is what I meant. But what else? What else is happening, friends? I'm excited about Switch 2. I was really confused if we should play more Fantasy Life today. Thought about it, but then I was like, we'll probably play more of that tomorrow. They're making a Switch 2? Brad. If the Switch 1 was so good, why isn't there a Switch 2? I know. Well, I'm trying, Lego. I feel like I still need, like, he was the one who suggested the idea, but I feel like I need to like keep mentioning it to make it happen. So it'll also depend on our stretch goals and stuff, because I think I told him that basically if he is going to, like, you know, do gas and drive and whatever, that I would pay for things like on the trip, so for both of us. So anyway, so it kind of depends on if we, you know, how far we reach stretch goals and all that stuff, but we'll see. Have you set a date yet for going to Australia? I've been out of the loop. I have not set an official date. It's going to be later this year. No official dates yet. I will probably be making a purchase on tickets here in like 2 months though, which is wild. wild. I will be playing more Fantasy Life. I had such a hard time stopping the game last night. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it. See, I told you it was gonna be a good game. Nobody believed me. But I think Emmers was the only one who shared in my hype. And then the rest of you followed along. And now you're like, you're addicted and you can't stop. And you know what? Serves you right. You should have listened to me the first time around. I'm really digging it. I'm so glad. It's such a good game. It really is fantastic. I played just a little bit of it after stream, just like leveling up. I got a companion, another buddy person at the end there, and I was like, I'm gonna level them up. So I just ran around and like fought things, but yeah, fun game. I hadn't heard of it until the day before you started streaming it. The thing is that I've been mentioning it for 6 months. It looks so good, but it's like, yeah, it's expensive. Very good though. Very, there's a lot to do. I think it's very much worth the money, but yeah, it's expensive. Expensivo. It does have cross-platform multiplayer though, so if you know people who have it on a PlayStation or a Switch or Xbox or Steam, you can all still play, which is very cool. But yeah, it is expensive. Games are so expensive, and that's the thing. Like with the Switch 2, with games getting more expensive, I'll make Daz buy it for me. Perfect. I feel like Daz might like it too, honestly, because like it's not quite Cult of the Lamb, but there is still like a city builder aspect and managing that a little bit. Not quite, but then there is combat and other stuff. So like, I don't know, like, and there is a story. I don't know. It's very well done. Opons, welcome in, Opons. How are you? How's your day going? By the way, Lego, how many days a week do you work with your job? Is it a like Monday through Friday type of thing, or is it like your schedule changes all the time? Opons, how are you? Well, I got him playing Palia, so I could get him playing it. I think if you like Palia, I don't know. I think you would like it a lot because it has MMO-like features, but it's not an MMO. Good, just been grinding Claire in this endless mode. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really want to go back and finish a bunch of the side stuff. We'll get to that stuff eventually. I'll do it on stream, but I need a break. I need to play some stuff that's a lot less French and a lot less just heavy. Opons, I think you're gonna like the game that we're playing today. I think you're gonna like the art style a lot. Sometimes 7 days, 2 days, changes a lot, but I have permanent shifts. Yeesh. Wow. That is wild. That I feel like that says a lot about you to be working in your field, I suppose. Well, I guess it depends. Do you like what you do? Or do you hate it? I do have this on my list. Perfect. I think you'd like it a lot. It's also on sale right now, by the way. I should mention that. The Abandoned Planet is currently 40% off on Steam. We are playing it on Switch because it is they have done a Switch launch and console, or is it just Switch? Hold on. The Abandoned. Excuse me. I think it's just on Steam and Switch. And apparently Google Play. But and for the Mac gamers, it's compatible on Mac. So Tell me that Macs aren't made for gamers. I need to finish this endless thing and beat the final boss first. Wait, have you not beaten the final boss yet? Or of the endless thing? Sometimes I like it. I did get attacked 2 months ago, and my wrist is still healing for the what? So it has its moments. That's wild. How long have you been doing this? I think we're all looking at the Mac Gamer, jetpackpaul, the Mac Gamer. New title unlocked. So it has its moments. Fair. No, that's totally fair. I mean, it certainly sounds like a difficult job to have. I did not do the exact job you have. I did used to work in a behavioral health hospital, and it had sort of, it has it's kind of same. It has its moments. had its moments. I don't work there anymore. 5 years or something now. About as long as I've been streaming. No, not yet. Opons. I have one major boss to fight before finally, then I'll finish. Dang, that's impressive that you've been so focused on the side stuff. I just needed to get to the end. I was like, I need to get to the end so that we can just move on stream-wise, because things have just been real heavy. Sorry, hit my mic. Things have just been real heavy, and I just needed a little of a break. Plus, Fantasy Life was coming out, so. Been really into all the hidden bosses. Yeah, I want to go back and fight a bunch of them. I did learn that, so once you beat the game, you unlock New Game Plus. Like, you can start a New Game Plus save. For the record, it does rewrite over your save. So you can't have two different things going on. Also, it caps you out at level 33. Just FYI. So I will probably not do that. Simon. I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. Simon. I don't think so. He's a side boss? Or is it like a normal boss and I totally just forgot the name? But yeah, I don't typically do New Game Plus, but I'm curious do you have to play New Game Plus to get a platinum on PlayStation? I hope not. Boy, do I hope not. But also, for those who are curious, the game that we're playing today, this is not the game that I'm giving a code for, but is 40% off. Also, the devs gave me a code for this, so just as a warning. Oh, really? Okay, no, I haven't. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for Simon and get scared. Whenever I do, I'll be like, this is what they were talking about. Oh boy. But what else, Franz? But I was gonna say, Lego, I feel like doing the job that you're doing, I feel like going into a field like that probably says a lot about you in terms of, like, you know, who you are in a very good way. So I think it's very cool that you know, that's what you're doing. But in a similar way, I feel like the people who worked at the hospital that I worked at, some of them, the ones who like actually cared about their jobs, I feel like they were, you could tell that they were, you know, pretty caring people. There were plenty of people who worked there that were like, I don't want to be here and I don't like any of the people here. And that was very sad. I did not like that at all. But I did it for the money. Well, there you go. So many cool things in the end game. I just won't pick it up after I'm done, maybe in a few years. I am like that with a lot of games, Opons. This one's different. This one, I want to go back to it. I really loved the, you know, artsiness and environment and all of that. I don't know. I'm going to still say, Lego, that because you've stuck around with it, it says something about you. I love my job, though. Yeah, I was going to I'm going to still say that says something about you, so. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about Clair Obscur is unlike any game. Well, it's not unlike any game I've ever played, but just like the world, the writing, the aesthetics of it all, it's just stands out so much that it's honestly, I'm putting it in my top 10 somewhere. My top 10 is sort of amorphous. Like, I don't know if I have here's 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, but it's, for me, it's up there in my top 10 somewhere. Story 10 out of 10, music 100 out of 10. The music is so good. Excellent. Just, you know. I saw, you know that you know that meme of like the couple in bed and the woman's like, "Oh, I bet he's thinking about this." And then it's always like the guy is thinking about just something whatever. It was that, but the guy was thinking sort of like the you know how the Lumiere song starts? It was him like just humming that in his head, and I was like, that's so good. That's like, it's just because it's the Lumiere theme song is wonderful, so good. I did see that Nexus added this mod to make the parry window slow. Oh dang. I'm playing on PlayStation, so that doesn't help me. Oh, I did see. Do you want to see something cool? I'm in the Expedition 33 subreddit. Also, apparently, by the way, so the game came out, what was it? 33 days ago, they released Expedition 33. Since then, they have sold 3.3 million copies. So many threes. Somebody on the Expedition 33 subreddit posted something that they made, like a light, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. I know that doesn't make sense right now, but when I show it to you, you're gonna be like, oh, that does look cool. A light? What are you talking about? Where is this? Where is this? Show yourself. Aw, I have actually never thought about this. Hold on. But I'm gonna, this is not what I wanted to show you. But accurate. Where is this? Where's this thingy? Sometimes I'm like, I wonder if, sometimes I go back to try to find a post and then I'm like, I can't find it. Sometimes I wonder, do you think they like deleted the post or am I just dumb? Am I just missing it? I don't see it anymore. Well, I guess if I find it, I'll post it in the Discord. But it was, they like 3D printed like this cool base, and then they had two different like toppers. One was SKA's face, and then it had like LED lights around it, and it looked really cool. And then they had one where it had the 33 in the middle. Maybe I search for, well, if I search for a light, it's probably not gonna. And I think they said that, hold on, maybe I search for, they said they also have like an Etsy shop and you could buy it. And I was like, oh, that's dope. If I had infinite money. Infinite money glitch? I don't see it anymore. Well, if I find it, I'll post in the Discord. I feel like they need to add that for people since they are wanting that. Yeah. Pokemon Route 1 song, you mean? So good. It's Fate 33333. So many. Balalala. Who's that? You'll see. I tell people about post, go to show them, and I tell people about a post, go to show them, and never see that post again. It's infuriating. Yes, I think sometimes it's like my Reddit is weird. First off, I feel like sometimes it's like, oh wait, I found it. Oh wait, it got deleted. It actually did get deleted. That's why it wasn't there. I guess the mods were like, hold on. I guess they were like, you're selling stuff and we don't want that. But hold on. Oh no. Where is your shop? How do I see this? Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, is this your... Hold on. Haha! Haha! Found it. Hold on. See, that looks so cool. They made these two things. Oops. And I was like, that's pretty dope. I love that. I saw that they released the Monolith edition of Clair Obscur, but it's the statue that comes with it is the paintress and the monolith. I would rather have like a character statue, like one of the main characters. That's sort of, I think, my you know. Isn't that epic? If you guys want to, if you're somebody who's like, actually, I do want that. Apparently, this person makes a lot of gaming stuff. And apparently, okay, well, first of all, they have two shops, a coffee shop, and apparently it's cheaper on there. But they also have it on Etsy, so you can check out all their stuff. They have things for, let's see, Outer Wilds, which we need to play still. Clair Obscur. Actually, it's mostly just Outer Wilds. Wow. They've made some crazy things. That's impressive. They've made like a little, I guess I'm assuming in Outer Wilds, there's something called a scout or the scout or a scouter or something. Looks like a little rover. They made a 3D model or like a 3D print of it. And it's like ginormous. Goodness. And has lights and stuff. That looks so cool. It's $1,000. Of course it is. I mean, look at it. But like, hold on. Let me show you what this looks like. That's so cool. Look at that. They 3D printed this and made it. It's so cool. That's incredible. Like, and it looks so good. I mean, I don't know what it looks like in game, but like, it just looks like very well printed and put together. It looks sturdy. Do you has an extra $1,125? Because then, yes. And Edwin, welcome in. You see, yes, I agree. If it was like, I don't know. Yeah, I want a character. That's why I have a God of War statue that I got with the special edition of it. I think it was. And it's Kratos and the kid. I can't remember his name. I want to call him Alan. I don't think it's Alan though. Atreus. Yes. That's what it is. I knew it started with an A. You know, Kratos and Alan. The adventures of Kratos and Alan. My dad started playing Outer Wilds. Oh, so fun. His name is Boy. I want to play it. That'll be on our list of things to play. Do you need to play Alan Wake? Speaking of Alan, I need to play Alan Wake, and then Quantum Break and Control and Alan Wake 2 at some point this year. Which I had 3D printed. I have one. It is just destroyed. It does not work properly anymore. I'm very sad about it. It just sits there now. Because I'm not very mechanical, so I don't know how to fix it. Outer Wilds is an all-timer for me. Yeah, I hear that. People say very good things about it. That's why I'm like, I do want to play it. We might get to it this year. We'll see. We have got to work at home. We've got God of War. We have God of War at home with Kratos and Alan. Alan Wake's so good. It's very Jet After Dark, even from the start. I bet it is. And I don't really do spooky very well, but I just love Control so much, and I want to play Control 2 on stream, but we need to replay Control because the VODs don't exist for it anymore. Yeah, but it's also getting so connected to the other games that I want to play those. I would say play through Alan Wake. Wow, do I hate playing the actual game, but Lord, the narrative compelled me through the rough action. I've heard that, Edwin. So that doesn't make me excited to do that. But again, I think it's the Remedy verse that interests me. So my roommates have 3 3D printers and are currently printing a life-size Charizard. Oh, that's incredible. That's amazing. I have a Anycubic 3D printer, and it just, I don't know. It has a rough time. I can barely get it to print anything particularly consistent. But I think there's a lot newer ones now that are probably like way better. That would obviously be I'd be able to manage those a lot better, but this one struggled from the beginning. Control is very good. That's in my top 10. I love Control so much. It's so weird. I think I like weird things. So like I would say Clair Obscur is a bit weird. In its like artsiness and lore and world building. And I would say like that stuff interests me, and so like Control interests me a lot because it's very weird. And I love things with lots of lore and lots of things to read or like backstory stuff, and so like all the memos you can get in Control are just wonderful. When we play it again on stream, it'll be my 3rd time playing it, and I'll read every memo out loud again because I love the memos. I think they're some of the best parts. Anytime I tell people to play Control, I make sure to tell them read the memos because it's such good world building. Why is the touch button the same as run? I personally love the first Alan Wake. Oh boy, I've seen a little bit of it played. It looks very spoopy, but the dead letters section is my favorite part of the game. Memos, yeah, I'm in the Control subreddit, and it's so fun. Like, the people will pop in with things and say like, "Oh, I was reading this memo and I just realized this. Like, is this connected to this?" And people are like, "Oh wait, yeah, it is connected." And so like, I feel like I'm still learning, little like things from it, even though I'm not playing it currently. But I love Control so much, and I want to play through the rest of it because I know like Alan Wake 2 has connections to Control. I at least know that. And then I of course want to play Control 2. FBC Firebreak, for those who love Control, FBC Firebreak is a shooter that's coming out that's sort of like a spin-off of Control that's in the same universe. You're in the Federal Bureau of Control, It's a 3-player co-op game. I've been trying to convince Yvy and Raph to play that with me off stream, but I recently found a memo that was a clear reference to Alan Wake 2. I stood up and pointed at the screen. Oh, that's so fun. There was one on the Control subreddit just a couple days ago where it's let's see. Shady, welcome in. Now it's going to be one of those things where I can't find it again. Anyway, someone found a memo. Is this a different... Wait. Are there multiple Control subreddits? Is there like just Control and then there's Control game?
Good night,
No,
night.
that should be the one. And Secret, welcome in. Where is it? Why are you hiding this post from me?
Good night, night.
Anyway, someone found a memo where it's someone saying, "Hey, I am like writing to you because I'm experiencing something weird." And basically they're saying like they stand in their kitchen and they kind of zone out for a second, and then they say like they are standing on a black stone and they look out at the horizon and it's just like it's just pure white. And they say that they just stand there and they don't move because they're afraid to move. And then a couple minutes later, they're back. And somebody was like, "This sounds like they're getting like teleported to the astral plane," which is where like Jesse goes when you learn like skills and abilities and whatever. You know, you're always like jumping on these different black stones and the background is just pure white and whatever. And so they're like, it sounds like she's just like whoever's writing this letter is just going into the astral plane. And I was like, I never realized that. That's actually, and I've read that memo before. I just never pieced it together. So cool. Yeah, Firebreak is a day one for me. Yeah, I am excited. I'm very excited. I hope I can convince them to play. Let's see. Left 4 Dead X Control looks cool. Yeah, it is very much like that. Better hope you don't have a post-it phobia, right? They named the boss. I can't remember the name of the bosses, but yeah. Sticky Ricky, there we go. Thank you. Is it maybe in the Alan Wake? No, I'm not in the Alan Wake Reddit because I don't want to be spoiled. But Secret, hello from a pool bar in Mexico. Wild. I hope you're having a good one. That's so wild. I hope you're having fun. Stay safe while you're traveling and stuff. Now the real question is, how does Quantum Break fit into all this? Quantum Break is mentioned in Control. I wonder if there are a few, or at least a memo that references Quantum Break. I've seen Quantum Break played, but I've never played it myself. So it'll be fun to kind of to do that. Because convincing Yvy has been easy so far. It has not been. Getting him to play games with me is difficult. Until they get their rights back, it'll be through names that sound sort of like the other names. I will say you're fair. There is the memo sort of like hints at Quantum Break. It's not quite as like one for one. But are you saying "Good day, mate" because of the check-in? Yeah, the Lego. Our daily check-in thing is. It's actually the Disco Elysium voice actor saying "Good day, mate." I hired him to do my sound alerts and stuff, and I was like, "Can you say "Good day, mate" for me?" And he said yes. He's not Australian, but he did. He did. Actually, I don't. Is he originally from England? He might be. But he did some that sound very much more British, and then he did some that were like more Aussie, and it makes me happy. Jed is doing some cultural appropriation. Can't deny that. I would try to deny it, but I can't. So what can you do? Is it appropriation if, yeah, it probably is. What was I gonna say? I don't know. It's just fun. It's just for fun. It's just some fun appropriation. You'll never hear an Aussie say "good day, mate." No, I hope I do. I hope you all do. It's cultural appreciation. There we go, Gilmore. Thank you. I hope you all do. Can you at least all, when you meet me, can that be like the first thing you say? Can you at least say just to me, "Good day, mate," and I will say, "Good day, mate," to you, and you will say, "Please don't ever say that again." I'm gonna say, "Hey, bro." No, you'll get "Hey, mate," a "Hey, mate," but not a "Good day, mate." Oh, really? Do you not say "good day" anymore? You'll have to remind me. Perfect. I'll send each when I send like when I'm really like gearing up for the trip, I'll make sure to send like a group message to all the Aussies that I know and be like, here, it's sort of like, what do they call that in like entertainment? Like a writer? Is that what it is? Where you like have like, I would like my dressing room filled with water bottles and M&Ms and Skittles and stuff. Basically, I'll send that, and I'm gonna be like, I would like to be addressed as, hey, like, "Good day, mate," at first meet. I want to be greeted with the "good day, mate," and I've never heard a real life Australian say "good day, mate" since the 90s. Oh, what is this? What is this nightmare world we live in? We really are living in the worst timeline. We also don't put prawns on the barbie. Yeah, I have been told that, and especially because you guys also, yeah, you don't call them shrimp. Do you drink Foster's? Because it's Australian for beer. There's a higher chance of "good day" and etc. That's fair. It's snags on the Barbie from Bunnings. No Foster's. Foster's, Australian for beer. That's my impression of the commercial. You've been warned about drop bears. I have been warned about drop bears. Yes, I'll be very careful. Honestly, there's enough prevalent in Queensland. Oh no. Don't think I've ever seen Foster's in my life. I wonder, do you guys even have it? Like, is that even like, is it strictly an American product? I actually don't know. Queensland is so called because it features the queen of drop bears. Oh no. It's a ruled monarchy of drop bears. I didn't realize they had like a caste system, you know, kind of like built in. Pretty sure Foster's is American. That's wild. Kind of like Outback Steakhouse, which apparently you guys do have an Outback now. Sure, you could find it somewhere. Oh boy. Next, you're gonna tell me y'all don't even drive Subarus. Well, actually, Subarus are very popular up here in Alaska. It's been a while since I've told this story, but for the Aussies and everybody else here, I feel like the Aussies would appreciate this though. But I remember the first time I was called mate by an Australian. I worked at a Best Buy, and a customer came up and he was Australian and he was like, can you help me find something or whatever? And he very like, I would describe him as being, well, he was the first Aussie I've met, so it's hard. He reminded me, I think, of like what a stereotypical Aussie kind of is. I would say very outgoing and kind of like, you know, Aussie, I guess. And he at the end of the like me helping him, he said like, thanks mate or whatever. And it was the first time that somebody had ever called me mate. And I feel like when that happened, it's like my heart grew 3 times that its normal size that day. Very Grinch-like. And I was like, I don't think I knew that I needed to be called mate before. But I did. I think that is something that was missing in my life. And then this, I feel like this whole journey has been me just trying to get back there. I'm chasing the feeling of being called mate. So, you know, mate's just, I don't know, it's just so cool. Shady there are though. My friends brought me to an Outback Steakhouse when I was visiting, and I was so confused. What's a Toowoomba pasta? Is Toowoomba famous for its pasta? Was this in Australia? I say mate for everything. That's excellent. You see, Ross DTD was saying that he says that people don't say mate anymore at all, and I was like, what? Well, actually, okay. I think his thing is that you will never. He was saying that you would never hear it from actual friends. Like, people will say that to somebody who is not their friend, and usually said in a very kind of intimidating way. And I said, well, that's going to be confusing because if I get called mate, I'm going to be like, this person wants to be my friend.
Good day, mate. Jetpack 13 Kangaroo.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Gilmore. I appreciate it. Okay, no, it was in America. Okay, because there is, we looked it up. Outback Steakhouse, Australia. Where is it? There are 8 locations in Australia across New South Wales and Queensland. In New South Wales, it is in Penrith, Wentworthville, Wollongong, Campbelltown, North Strathfield, and Parkley. And in Queensland, it's in Aspley. I'm gonna take you guys there. Just kidding. This is why we need the stretch goals, so I can take the Aussies to Outback Steakhouse. And I would probably have to pay for their meal because they are not going to want to go there. And Edwin, I hope you have a great day. I worked with an Aussie, and they had never heard of my favorite Aussie band, and I was so sad to find that out. Who's your favorite Aussie band? A lot of Aussies still say mate. Thanks, mate. How are you going? How you going, mate? I wish I could say mate in a way that sounded as cool as when Aussies say it. Fair point. I would probably say mate most commonly in customer service environments, and would only drop a mate with a friend if they've done something dumb. No! But it means so much. When they aren't friendly, they usually will say, I'm not your mate, mate. Oh, boy. I just know not to call people champ. I've heard champ is not the way. Amel and the Sniffers. I have never heard of them before. One of my favorite people I mentioned, we were listening to him the other day, Howski is an Aussie. Also, Germango Dreaming is also an Aussie. And part of me is like, both of them tour very rarely, and part of me is like, what if they just had a show? I'm not even really like a concert goer, but I would go to see them because I love them so much. But yeah, I've kind of heard that it's actually not used very friendly. Or in a friendly manner. It's used very much more, you know. I've also been explained that there's like different variations and inflection of the mate. I don't think I'd be able to pick up on that. I would just be like, all these people want to be my friends. Gets in a fight. Gets absolutely just beaten up. The mate octave. That just, it's, I feel like, Pucks, he was kind of telling me about that. He was like, it depends on how it's said. Oh, and maybe that's also it. Like maybe how long, how drawn out it is. Also a little bit. Restart the mate low and go way high for the end. No, I haven't. I need to do that. I need to practice. Once I start getting ready, I need to bust out a try it now, safe space. No, it's not. It's not a safe space. I need to bust out my Australian language book. My Australian I bet that exists. Hold on. Let me check Amazon. Fingers up for overclip button. Yeah, I knew that. Australian slang book. It already wants to fill it in. From Lonely Planet, it's official. Lonely Planet Australian Language and Culture Phrase Book. Oh my goodness. You're gonna see me walk around with this. Also, is there a more Aussie cover than this? Hold on, Aussies, get ready. What does this say on the back? Toss another shrimp on the Barbie. Crack open a tinny or pour yourself a charty while you traverse Australia's vast expanse of true blue fair dinkum Aussie lingo. From cosmopolitan communique? Is that how you spell communique? Or communique? To surf slang, outback jargon, and some of the world's oldest indigenous language. Come on. Ava Goyer mug. Features a comprehensive section on Australia's impressive array of indigenous languages. Let's see. What else does it say? Let's look at these inner pages. Actually, all of the inner pages are about drinking. Eating, drinking, and making merry. And they also have a here are some terms used to describe various levels of inebriation. So it seems to say what's going to be in this. Hold on. My culture. It's pronounced avocado. That can't be right. Have you seen the, no, I don't think I have. I've seen the, like, the sheet that's, like, I think it was supposed to be for, like, the customs or whatever. That was, like, here are some catchphrases, like, sleeve Irwins and stuff. Here are apparently some different, ways to say, Alex, welcome in. You've come at a terrible time. Here are some terms used to describe various levels of inebriation and other altered states, as an Australian. Blotto, drunk as a skunk, faceless, full as a boot, legless, monged, off your face, paralytic or para, pickled, plastered. Well, I feel like that's pretty universal. Primed, really. Sozzled. Gonna use that. Stewed to the gills. Tanked. Tight as a tick. Oh, okay, so that's all drunk. They have ones for being high, and those are all, I think, very normal. One of them is, okay, this, I'm starting to doubt the officialness of this Lonely Planet book. Like, high as a kite is one of them, which is like, well, yeah, it even has the word high in it. Anyway. Gonna have to buy this book. It's only $9. 250 pages. I'm gonna carry it around with me. And just, like, in mid-conversation, just open it up and be like, ah, yes. Potato avocado. Exactly. I say it. I say that all the time. Oh, that's funny. I think maybe I have seen that Lego, actually. Sozzled is good. What is one word per page? It's just in big letters. That'd be amazing. Okay, friends. We need to hop into the game because we need to hop into the game. Guarantee there's a lot of cringe in there. I bet it is. I've actually, you know, funny, I've heard that Australians gotta reach that 200-page minimum somehow. So yeah, surely it's kind of like those YouTube videos where it's like they have to reach at least 8 minutes or whatever. It's one of those things. They're like, we gotta hit at least 200 pages. I was gonna say, oh, I've heard that Australians specifically suffer from like a cultural cringe that a lot of other cultures don't, which is interesting. I honestly feel like there's nothing to be cringed about, to cringe over. There's nothing to really cringe over. I feel like, I don't know. I think Australians are very cool, very much. Yeah. That Square guy, he doesn't stream anymore, but he mentioned it a few times. That like the cultural cringe, that's pretty pervasive. Imagine thinking you were cool. Do you mean like yucky? Do you mean like imagine thinking like if you thought your own culture was cool? Is that what you mean? I mean, like, Americans don't have cultural cringe, really. I cringe at America. But I don't think that's not a pervasive thing. I feel like more of a subset of people. But so much cringe. Yeah, you see, I think Australia's just so cool, though. You guys are so cool. You guys are awesome. I like Louisiana culture. Louisiana has a lot of culture. A lot of good food. Beignets. Canadians don't think they're cool. We're just sorry. Oh, no. Canadians are cool, though. It's cross-blended with tall poppy syndrome. I actually mentioned that yesterday in YV stream. We cringe at America, not cringing. That's fair. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that, Brad. You're totally fine. Yeah, no, that's that, you see, I feel like Americans should have more cringe. Go to Nolans in 2 weeks, that's right. Oh, Johnso, you should get some beignets while you're there. Right? I think that's in New Orleans. Go to, what's that place called? Cafe El Mundo or something? Hold on. New Orleans. Beignets. Cafe du Monde. That's where you should go. Is that in New Orleans? Where is this? Where am I? Where am I on the map? I think it is. Yeah, you should go to Cafe du Monde. I will from Cafe because Cafe Du Monde is always popping. Excellent. Boo, 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 boo. I did pick up on it. I'm glad you noticed. So lucky. I wish I had time to. You're in the you're in Alaska. Cafe Beignet. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. I see it. Apparently it closes very soon. But time-wise, because it's almost 6 p.m. over there. Not like close. Anyway, Aussies are so cool though. You guys are awesome. So I don't know. I will be the anti-cringe when I'm there. You guys will be. You'll feel cringe because I'm gonna be just like the entire time, like, oh, this is so cool. And did you guys hear he called me mate? I did remove fist bump. It just really didn't get used. I can do it manually though. But friends, we need to run ads, but you have 3 minutes to do exclamation point ticket if you would like a chance to win a Steam code for a point and click adventure game. It is not the point and click adventure game that we're playing today. I only did that to confuse you. But also tomorrow is our 5-year on Twitch. I'm not doing anything special for it. I think I will likely, because we're doing that Australia stream thing soon, that'll probably just kind of be the placeholder for it, but I'm not really going to be doing like a stream anniversary thing for it. So anyway, we're gonna take a little break, our 3-minute ad break, and we will be right back, friends. So that streamer code has been rehomed. Oh, perfect. Very good. I'm glad. I thought you were about to tell me that it was the wrong code again. But anyway, all right. 3-minute break. See you here in a few minutes. BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome in, everybody. I hope you had a little good break. Okay, we're going to pull the winner. I will give you 1 minute, one last minute to do exclamation point ticket in the chat if you would like a chance to win a Steam Code 4-point and click adventure game. It's very cute. We did play it a while back. It's very fun. We will be playing The Abandoned Planet, which the devs gave me a code for. So thank you, devs. Thank you for, you know, the support and for making a cool looking game. I can't wait to play it. I think we'll be able to beat it in one sitting? Question mark? Maybe not, though. I could be bad at this. There's really no way to know. What else, friends? While I stall for a minute. Yep, 5 years tomorrow. Wild. Like the art, it's and when we get to the game, the art style's very cool. It's very, very cool. Also, where is one? We can get rid of this pinned message. Whoops, that's fine. Let me go ahead and. We're playing The Abandoned Planet on Steam, and now Switch. Check it out here. It's 40% off. Alright. Alright. Posted in general chat. Ooh. For Best Buy? I don't know if I'm gonna go at midnight, to be honest. We'll see. Someone was starting their streamer journey today. What advice would you give them? Don't. I'm just kidding. I would say, what would I say? I actually typed that out and then deleted it. Incredible. I would say, because he was asking you, I would say, it's a good question. I mean, if you're starting off, just relax, be yourself, keep talking, even when it's quiet. That would be what I would say. Imagine that's the same advice I'd give to anyone who wanted to be a teacher. It's just excellent advice, usually. As someone who's very apathetic about a lot of things, just don't. Just don't do that. Whatever it is, just don't. I've been thinking about being a bear YouTuber. Why YouTuber? Or like, I guess, would you not stream? Or would it be like oh, VTuber. Okay, that makes more sense. You should. That'd be awesome. It's unlikely you make it big, so do it because it's fun for you. If it's not fun, stop. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Don't go into it thinking you're going to make money. Because you won't. Unless you happen to be, unless you happen to have a following elsewhere, be very hilarious or incredibly attractive. I feel like that those are the exceptions. Then you have maybe a leg to stand on. I still need that on a t-shirt. I'd wear it to school, and anytime the kids did something dumb, I just point to it and glare. Yes, that'd be so good. If you count just more, that's why I hide mine. The little bit I make each month lets me pay to support my friends and pick up a new game every now and then. Oh, that's so good. So good. All right. I'm assuming everyone who has entered in has entered in. So, the code we are giving away is for Lost in Play, which is what we played that a while back, and it was very fun. Very, very cool, adorable point-and-click game. The winner is Too Much to Bear! Welcome, congratulations, I mean, not welcome. Too Much to Bear. I will be sending you a code. Too Much to Bear. Keeping it in my little spreadsheet. Too much. Oh, wait. I was about to send you Too Much to Bear. Lost in Play. Right? Right code, right code, right code. There we go. There you go. Congratulations. Lost in Play. Don't get sucked into buying streamer gear. You need to practice getting good, not paying for value. That is accurate. I would say that is also very good advice. If you need to get something, like if you had to choose between like a great camera or a great mic, I would say get a better mic. Like it doesn't, I'm not saying spend hundreds of dollars on something, but like if you had like a little bit of extra money and you're like, okay, I need to buy a mic, put more money into the mic, because chances are people are going to be listening to you more than seeing you. And if like you're not in great resolution, that's easier to deal with than you sounding terrible. So Lost in Play looks cute. It's been on my list. Yeah, Lost in Play is great. All I can say is you're welcome. You're welcome. Thankfully, this is one I haven't played. Bear, that's amazing. Every game on this list, you've been like, I played that. So I'm glad that you got a code to a game that you haven't played. Good mic. And follow tutorial to set it up properly. 5 years in, I still use my $25 camera. You see? Like, it's honestly, it's so doable. And there's like, I mean, there are some really affordable like cameras and stuff, so. Oh, I didn't know that because I've never seen Moana. That's one of the Disney movies I just never saw. That's very funny. Yeah, so a mic is better just because people are going to, you know, if you're talking and you sound terrible, it's going to be hard to keep people in. But, like, you know. You guys might. It's very close. The colors of your names are very, very similar. I think, even though we're now at 1080p 60 frames, I think I looked better at 720 30 frames. So sometimes having a better camera isn't for the best. You're very HD. Lots of details can be seen. And maybe, you know, some people like me look better when things are a bit blurrier. When the quality is not so high. We need 4K jet, we definitely don't. Exactly. We definitely do not need that. I don't think I can handle that. All right, let's get into the game. I am very excited about this. Ooh. Settings. These sound effects remind me of something. Let's do music volume down a little bit. These sound effects remind me of another game. The Abandoned Planet. Dope. She ascended, or descended fast. Act 1, the crash. Okay, so it was these tunes, though? What a bop.
What happened? Was that a wormhole? Where am I?
Loud, apologies. Inventory, map, move cursor, navigate, move cursor, interact, reveal hotspots, pause, genil. Okay. Wait. Oh. So hold on. Is there... Oh. Wait. Why can't I click on that? Oh, wait. I'm pressing the wrong button to interact.
The atmosphere on this planet is rich in oxygen. Are
That's
we
why.
able to breathe outside? If I open this panel and press the button, I can eject the airlock door. But I can't seem to open the glass panel.
Punch it.
The crate is sealed. I should find something to pry it open. I'll need to get the emergency hatchet on the outer hull of the ship.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a giant, like, tube. I didn't realize that was, close inventory. Ah. Dang, that door ejected?
Okay, let's see what's outside.
Oh, so is that still really loud? Sausage. It does look like it's like sausage links. What was that?
The bay door.
The bay door.
door. Something must be blocking the bay door.
Okay.
It doesn't matter though. I can get out through the airlock.
All right. Okay.
It would take a crew working for a full month to get it back in space. Looks like I'm stuck here. It's mostly broken off. It may come in handy.
Oh, we just took a satellite with us? Oop. What do I just... An axe? Or a hatchet, rather. Anything,
It would take a crew. Looks
Right,
like.
right. And there's something blocking the bay door. Can I use a hatchet to do anything?
I don't have any. I don't.
Okay. That's fine. Oh. Okay. I see how to move. Ooh.
It's the port side thruster. It must have been torn off when I crashed through the trees.
That's not good. Love these little, like, musical interludes. So good.
What is that? Is there a civilization here? Are there people here? Oh, space. Where am I?
Oh, space.
Strange idol, and it's missing the jewel in its left eye. It's filled with water. This bamboo might... I should use my hatchet to cut it.
Cool.
Interesting. The bamboo is segmented. I'll cut it up into a receptacle of sorts.
Bamboo receptacle.
I'm not thirsty.
Okay. That's fair. Ultrasonic dish fusion scanner. What does that do? It's about that time for me? Alright. Oh, gotta get up at 3 a.m. Yeesh, Emmers. Please get some rest.
Strange idol.
Okay. But thank you for being here.
Interesting. There are some markings here. It's a blank spot on top, a V in the middle, and a blank spot on the bottom.
Indeed. Oh. A ring.
Interesting. There are some markings here. It's an upside down Y on top, then 2 blank spots.
Also, hold on. I'm going to bring down her speech volume a little bit. Persistent subtitles.
Interesting. It's an upside. Interesting.
Oops.
It's an upside down.
A hatch?
It's locked.
Are we in Lost?
It's a pretty sturdy tree stump. Seems convenient.
Got a rope? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Shaped block.
There's nothing to do with it. There's nothing to...
We can interact with those.
I can't use those things together.
Okay. If you say so. Oh.
These holes seem to be letting light into an underground cavern. The vine is covering up one of the holes.
Chop chop. Oh, it might have been upside down. Opons. This reminds me a little bit of, what was that show? That animated show? That was really weird.
These holes seem to be letting light into an underground cavern.
Oh, can I? So, okay, hold on.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. All right. I was hoping we could, like, lower ourselves. Do you think it's like...
It's stuck. It's stuck.
It's stuck?
I don't have any...
Well, I don't know.
I can use the edge to pry it out.
Perfect.
Strange,
I'm just getting used to the controls. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. Am I supposed to... Boop, 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 boop. Will I remember that? Let's see. I did. We're crushing this, I feel.
It's a long way down. I don't want to get injured here.
How about a rope?
I don't think so.
Really? Okay. Are you sure?
It's a long way down.
Could I, Oh! The sturdy tree! I see. I guess it makes sense. We weren't tying it to anything. There was this animated show that Opons and I watched. That was really weird. And it was about a group of people who got stuck on a planet. Animated show. Space. Ship crash. Weird stuff. Scavenger's Reign. That was actually the first thing based on my search result. Scavenger's Reign, super weird. They were going. The intention was to have another season of it, but they did not. They got canceled. If you want to watch something that's really weird, and the first season is sort of like a full story, but if you want to watch something that's really weird, you can watch. Oh, you can watch Scavenger's Reign. Is that a skeleton?
There's some kind of inscription, but I can't make it out in the faint light.
Do we have... What does my fusion scanner do?
There's nothing interesting here.
Okay. Cool.
There's something glimmering in the eye socket, but it looks like it's calcified to the bone.
Hatchet?
I don't want to break it.
I guess that makes sense. How about bamboo
I don't
receptacle?
have any...
Or a ring?
I can't do that.
Okay. Another ring. 2 rings.
Ugh, it stinks. I should scan it using my fusion scanner.
We're scanning. The animation in this is really cool.
According to my fusion scanner, it's a less toxic form of sulfuric acid. If it weren't, I wouldn't be able to breathe down here.
Oh.
There's nothing to do.
Oh. Surely we're supposed to put these here. Come back to that. Those stairs? Oh, coin.
The center staircase is missing. How am I going to get up there?
Bamboo receptacle? No? Less toxic form of sulfuric acid. Yeah, she says that very like, well.
The center stair...
Oh, wait. Is that? Hold on. Or is that a reflection? I think that might just be... That's just a reflection. Probably.
There's something...
Okay. Oh.
I don't know. Could be dangerous. I should scan it using my...
Fusion scanner.
This plant contains magnesium ions, bioluminescent microorganisms. Should be safe to touch.
Oh, I tried. She was like, oh, I don't want to break it. Can I use this here?
I don't have any...
Hold on. Closer.
I don't have any...
What? She just said that it was like too dark. But can I?
I can't use that.
Oh, you can...
I can't...
I don't know why I would do that, but,
I can't use...
I thought she said it's so dark. I can't really... Oh, no. It was this. That's what we couldn't see. Lol. I remember. Ooh. Wait. Okay. I thought we'd get like a better look at it. That's fine. So we have these. All that for a Yeah, I thought she would like zoom in on it or something like She's not as interested in it as
the center...
one would think. Ultrasonic dish.
There's nothing to...
Oh, can I scan it maybe? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
There's nothing in...
Nothing. There's a glowing stone. And granted, we're like the reason why it's glowing, but still.
I don't have...
Am I missing? Okay. Is there...
According to my fusion...
Oh, wait. Can I... Okay, now we're cooking with sulfuric acid. A coin, okay. Or ring, or whatever. Okay, so... Alright. There's nothing here that we can interact with. That's the only thing here. Are you talking about using the sulfuric acid on the on the eye and pulling the thing out? Even though she said she didn't want to destroy it, but she instead used sulfuric acid and was fine with that? There's something to do with that.
There's nothing. I don't have.
I don't know if that worked. Yeah, neither
There's
do I.
nothing
You think it'd have like damaged the ring also. Okay, let me see. Let's look around. Maybe I'm missing something.
These holes seem to be letting light into an underground cavern.
Maybe by cutting this, maybe I helped something that was down there. This we solved. This we solved. We pushed those, and that what brought this up.
It's filled with water.
Is there some?
Interest.
Whoops.
It's a blank spot
Whoops.
on.
Yeah.
It's filled with.
It's filled with water.
It's the port side thruster. It must have been torn off when I. It would take a crew working. Looks like. Something must be. It doesn't matter.
The bay
bay
door.
door.
The bay door.
The crate is sealed.
Oh. Powered hand grip. It's less toxic, but still only toxic enough to melt a bit of gunk in the eye, but nothing else. A skeleton bone, calcified bone. It's strong enough to destroy the bone. I assume. I mean, hopefully we have gloves. Okay, but what is this for? Oh?
I don't think so.
No. Sorry. Something. What is a powered hand grip? What does that mean?
I don't think so.
Is this like a grappling hook?
I don't think so. It's a hand grip with an internal battery. It can be used with a power tool.
Okay.
It's sharp. This scanner can determine the elemental properties of any object. It uses a small cold fusion power cell. It could last 1,000 years. The ship uses this dish to scan for and emit ultrasonic frequencies. The ship uses this...
Oh, sorry. Okay. There's nothing here. Do you have anything else for us, Mr. Skellington?
I don't want to break...
Okay. This thing is weird. One would think, like, well, I don't know. Did we scan this? Not that it would necessarily do anything for us, but...
There's no reason to...
Okay. You don't have to get snippy with me. Okay.
I don't have it.
It's so weird. There's nothing that we're supposed to do with the stone. There's nothing else on the screen that's like activating. Do I need more plants? Can I cut more plants? It does not seem as though I can, but Okay, no. Cannot. Can't go left or down. We can go back up. When all else fails, click everything with the X. That's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, let's... Nothing is interactable here. Nothing is interactable here. We've looked at that. That's how we solved that one puzzle. I believe we're fine here. But look, we'll just click on everything.
It's otherworldly, but quite beautiful. It's...
Okay. That's filled with water.
It's the portside thruster. It must have been torn off when I...
Oops. You just have the door and this.
Interesting. I'll be able to breathe outside.
Powered hand grip?
I don't think...
Is this like... Hold on.
I don't think so. I don't think. The bay door.
The bay door.
Something must be blocking the bay door.
I really want...
It doesn't matter though. I can get out through the airlock.
But is there something behind the door? The fact that it's a door that I can't open makes me want to open it. What is it hiding? What secrets?
These holes... There's nothing interesting here.
People when they come
There's
by my
nothing to
stream?
do. I don't have any... I don't think so.
Okay. Just that. It must be something with... Something with the stairs, I bet. Or this, but we really don't know.
There's nothing to do.
Like, what does it want from me?
There's nothing to do with it.
I have an idea. It's probably backseating, so I don't know. Tell it to me.
There's
Nope.
nothing.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to put like a pattern here or... Well, hold on. It's supposed to be that? Oh, wait. That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. So, I see. So, 2 up top, 1, and then 2 at the bottom. That's a good question.
I think I can make some kind of sonic pulse.
What? Also, hold on. I think I figured this out. Okay, 1, that was very smart. But hold on. I think it's... Was it... I know it's these 2. Oh, come on.
There's nothing.
That's nothing. Far left in the middle row, and then... Ah! Okay, but what does this do now?
I can use it to emit a loud sonic pulse.
For what reason?
There's nothing to do with it.
Very smart. Should just keep going. Okay. Why does the music have to go so hard?
Oh my, a city.
Scare away the bats? Maybe that's what it's used for.
I have to get in. Maybe I can figure out where I am.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. I did not mean to do that, but we figured it out. That needs to be a whole song, doesn't it? It's so good. Oh. Sonic Pulse?
This should scare it away. Hey,
You're close,
that
Lego.
worked, but it completely drained the sonic emitter. No use in carrying it around.
Is a one-hit thing? What if we need it? We should carry it around, shouldn't it? I don't know.
It's missing a block.
Is it missing this block?
I can't use those.
No. Okay. There's nothing. Wait. Can we, like. No. There's just nothing here. Oh.
It's stuck in the ground.
Axe it.
I can dig it out.
Got it.
Why?
Axe it a question. It was a very big bat. Ah. Oops.
It looks like some kind of.
Like this one? Do. Okay, can I remember that? Maybe. Nope, that's wrong. Oh no. What's it? Nope. Nope. One. Oh wait, I'm doing it totally wrong. 2, 3. Okay. Yep. Yep. Nope. I've totally forgotten it. Was it this? Oh gosh. Yeah. Whew. This one, I feel like that one's just also difficult because it's not like color based or anything. Oh. Why did they stop it there? Act 2, the city. They're crushing it? I wonder how many acts there are. Let me ask you a question.
I'm in the city.
Me when I'm in the city?
I saw that tower in the center, and something tells me I need to get in there. But how am I going to do that?
Okay. We just got a mortar and pestle. This is, yeah, it seems, I wonder, hold on. Let me just look up abandoned planet. Axe. Potentially 3. Or maybe 4. No, there's at least 4. There might be 4 axe. Okay, that was the only thing we could click on here. What's this?
I think there's something inscribed here, but it's covered in dirt.
Okay. Door.
There's no way to open the door. It's sealed from the inside.
Okay. Ooh.
It's a lookout viewer, and it's strangely Earth-like.
I was just thinking
and it's
that.
missing the lens.
Okay. So we need to find a lens. Was are these? That's a satisfying sound.
The water is quite beautiful. I should definitely scan it to make sure it's not harmful.
Good call. Beep, beep.
My scanner says that there is a certain type of Rhodococcus bacteria present.
Is that bad?
It's normally not harmful to humans. This seems to be a mutated form of the bacteria. I should stay away from it.
Good call. So something definitely with that. With these things. Okay. There's something with that. Wait, we can go... Nope. That's covered in dirt. Can we scrape off the dirt?
I don't have any...
Nope. Oh. Tree branch? Can we scrape it off with a tree branch? Oh. Green, red, yellow, yellow, orange, red. Green, red, yellow, yellow, orange, red. Green, red, yellow, yellow, orange, red. Handy. Okay.
The water is quite beautiful, but my scanner revealed a certain type of dangerous bacteria present.
Okay. Ooh. Statue torso.
The bedding is messy, but clean. Is someone living here? Am I alone? I'll have to keep an eye out. Oh, wait. There's a journal here.
Oh. Also, what's this?
There's nothing really of note on this workbench, except for this little robot. It doesn't appear to be in working order, but I think someone is trying to fix it.
Okay. Okay, some number codes. Some thingies. Okay. We're reading their diary. Dear diary. Okay. Alright, there's a dragon. A giant dragon. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, Robit. Oh.
There was some kind of key card in the journal.
Okay. So we have a statue torso.
A pulley. A simple machine.
Oh, we got a pulley and a spigot valve.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that ladder used to lead to the roof, which has since completely collapsed. If only I could get up there somehow. I wonder if there's something up there I need.
Statue torso?
I don't think so.
How about, well,
I don't have...
spigot valve. So hold on. Oh. Well.
I can't put the statue back together until I figure out a way to make the pieces stick in place.
Mortar and pestle. Pulley, spigot valve. Is there...
The water is quite beautiful, but my scanner...
But my scanner... Okay, is there... I'm surprised we couldn't get a, okay. Oh? Oh, hold on. Wait, how many things here? 4? So many buttons to press. Surely we just press every button. And done. No. Okay, so... Huh. Okay. I like these sound effects. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's locked.
Okay. Surely, okay, so there's going to be a way to, like, turn off the water. There's nothing here. Oh, can I?
I can't use those.
Okay.
A traditional mortar and pestle. I guess simple tools are universal.
Can
A
I?
traditional mortar.
Yep. Can I combine these two?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't.
The robot. Can I shatter you? Can I use like a...
I don't have any.
No. Okay. I was thinking maybe it would drop a lens or something. None of this will help me up.
It looks like the statue is broken. Incomplete. Maybe I can put the statue back together somehow.
But how? This mortar and pestle isn't going to do me any good right now. Nothing else here. Can't go left or right.
It's a lookout.
Okay. Maybe we're supposed to figure out the elevator code thing. Not sure what it wants me to do. Let's look at this joinal. Okay, that doesn't look like anything. That doesn't look like anything. It's very complicated, but I think that's robot stuff. This? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Two. Okay. Up. And then just the center one. Ah! We're getting it, we're getting it. I was expecting there to be, I thought there was going to be sun right there. Ooh. Should I go get that?
I hope no one was down there.
Nervous laughter.
Space. How am I gonna get home?
I'm glad that she's also like, why am I laughing? Why am I like this? Wait, can I not go down anymore? It's terrifying. Oh, no, it's not. I'm facing the wall, I guess. Okay. What did we... Oh, we got a metal rod. Okay.
A water spout for this water tank. But it's missing the handle. I can't do that.
Metal thing? It's not a spigot, though. Oh, it is. Okay, I guess you can call that a handle. Okay. Sorry.
This walkway used to lead directly into the central building, but it's completely collapsed. I'll have to find another way in.
Oh.
The wire is definitely heavy duty enough to support my weight, but I don't think it would be wise to just swing hand over hand all the way to that platform over there.
How about we slide... Oh, wait.
I can't use...
Pulley.
It's a good idea, but
Oh.
there's nothing to hold on to.
How about a metal rod?
It's a good idea. I'll need something a little more complex to safely get from here to that platform.
How about a statue torso?
Let's see what we... It's kind of like a zipline trolley.
There we go. I had the right idea.
Well, here goes nothing. That was kind of terrifying.
She's like dead.
I'm not doing that again. But, now what? Wow, how did this guy make it all the way up here? Fascinating.
Chop it?
I don't have any...
Okay. Okay. Let's look at this journal. Maybe that one? Or... Or wait. Ah. Wait a minute. Okay, I see what's happening now. Hold on. I think. There you go. Connecting the lines. An elevator.
Okay, so I think I need to find a way to pull both levers at the same time. But they're too far apart to reach both.
Statue arm?
I can't do that.
Why not? It's literally it's literally to give you a hand. I feel like she's just not trying. That's where he came from, right? Yeah, okay. Oh? Little robot?
Amazing! This tiny robot appears to be in excellent condition, but it doesn't look like its housing is able to charge it. It's an extremely complex robot driven by a series of servos and a motherboard made of metals my fusion scanner doesn't even recognize. But it should turn on if I can get power to it. A couple of loose wires. It looks like there used to be a power cell of some kind here.
Well, can I use this here? Oh? She said it was a super strong battery. Hello. Kind of terrifying. You don't know what that robot's programmed to do.
Come here, little one. Maybe you can help me get out of here.
These could be murder bots or something. As far as we know.
There's a rope hanging out on this girder, but I'm not going out there.
How about our little robot?
Maybe the robot can go out there for me. Hey, little robot. Can you get that rope for me? Good job. Now bring it here.
Good thing it's our friend and not something trying to kill us.
Space. This little guy's handy.
I like that that's like an exclamation. Also, we have to run ads. So, friends, take a little brain break. If you need to stand up, stretch, etc., now's the perfect time to go do so. Go relax. Go grab something to drink. We'll be back in 3 minutes. So, BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody. All right.
Now I have a rope.
So we have a rope. Okay. I think we're good here. Do I go down? Hey, it's another one of these doors.
A large crevice has developed in the ground here. If I want to get out of this building, I'll have to figure out a way across.
Okay. Don't think it's just gonna be with the rope.
It seems there's a sub-level, but it's locked off.
Okay. So, can I use the rope here? Aha!
Looks like it needs a password.
Okay. What's it changing? Oh, wait. Okay, so we're looking for something with circles. Okay. It's... Robot, do something. So I can go left or right, and then I can... Or I can clear it. Okay. Where's this? What is this doing? What? What did I just do? Oh, wait. Ah, okay. I see. I see. So it's this one. So is it now? And 2 dots. Okay. What?
Something crashed a few floors down. I'd better go see what it is.
That seems oddly convenient. What is this, though? 3 plus 2... Or 3, 2, 1.
I think that turned
Oh.
on permission for the lift to go into the sub-level.
Okay. Alright. So we have access to that door now. And then... But let's see what's in the sub-level. Oh.
Some kind of lens.
Nice. We need that. We also got a...
I can't use those things.
What is this?
Quite beautifully crafted. Quite
A
beautiful.
staff.
It's a mechanical idol. Maybe if I can configure the arms and head in a certain way, it will trigger some kind of change.
Oh. There's that. Hold on. Hard to tell.
It's a Maybe if I...
Okay. Let's come back to that. Oh, well, there's actually nothing else here. Some would think it's that. Related to that thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to that. We have a staff now. Oops. Crushed it.
Good. Now I can get back outside.
Is that... We're at that locked door? Yeah, okay. So we have the lens.
It's a lookout viewer.
Got something for you. Hello.
That bird is huge. I hope I don't come face to face with anything like that. That must be where I crashed. Wow, I've already covered a lot of ground. I wonder where I'll end up, or if I'll ever get back home.
Hopefully. So we can't really move much up and down. What if that's important?
That bird, I hope I don't come.
Okay, I guess, is that it? Just learning there's a bird out there? Can I...
No, I need to put the pieces back together in the right order. I can't put the statue.
Wait, what did that say?
I can't put the statue
Oh.
back together until
Oh, wait. Is this related
can't use
to...
I can't use those. I can't use those things together.
I wonder if this is related to the thing that's downstairs also. Stick. Well, actually, probably faster to go this way. This was this. Don't think there's actually. Let's go back down to the basement. This is related to you. So like.
It's a mechanic. Maybe
Yep.
if I.
Feel like this is something. And
I can't do. I can't use those. I don't have any. I don't have any. It's a maybe if I can.
I bet this is going to be something with the mortar and pestle. I don't know what we're trying to solve right now. So that leads to the exit. Unless I missed something with the viewfinder.
Fascinating.
Are you?
I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't.
What did this do?
There's nothing left. I don't have any
Okay. Hmm. Let's go back out here. Nothing we can interact with.
that, but I hope I don't come.
We already looked at that. Okay. Yes, it doesn't look like there's anything else we can interact with. At least with the viewfinder.
The water is, but my scanner of it. I can't do. The bedding is so. Am I? Oh, there's nothing real. It doesn't appear to be. I can't do.
Would you like to see your friend?
I don't have any. I can't do that. I think that ladder used to lead to the roof. If only I could get up there somehow. Let's see if my little robot mate can find something up there.
That was more by accident than anything. Oh my gosh. Yeeted it.
Thanks, mate. Now come back down.
See, she says mate.
I can't put these pieces together independently. Oh,
Okay, so... Now can I do
can't
this?
put the statue back. I can't put the statue back together. I can't put these pieces together. I can't use those.
Really?
I can't do. No. I need to put the pieces back together in the right order.
In the right order. It's weird that that's what it's giving me there. And this is not something...
I can't put the statue back together until I figure out a way to make the pieces stick in place.
So you need some kind of adhesive or something?
I can't use those.
We can only interact with the water and this.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't.
Let's go this way. Why did we put this here?
I can't use those. I don't think so.
Like, we activated the spigot thing,
I can't do.
but, like... Why?
Brilliant. My scanner says
Ah.
the contents of this water tank are pure H2O.
But... Okay.
I don't think so. I can't.
So it's water, but...
I can't use. I don't have any.
It's water, but there's nothing we can really do about it. Okay, let's go to the basement again. You.
I can't do that. I can't put these pieces together independently. I don't think. I can't do.
Let me see if I can find. Oh, no way. Okay. I would not have figured this out. Where was this? Is it here? No. One more up. We need to get sap from that little tree. I guess you put that in the mortar and pestle?
I can't use those things.
Wait, what? Or can you...
I don't think so.
What?
I can't do. I can't do. I don't have any. This plant is secreting unsaturated hydrocarbons called terpene. Basically, a super sticky resin. The resin has crystallized though. It's hard. I can pry off a little bit of the crystallized resin with the edge of the hatchet.
Okay, so I was just doing things out of...
I'll put the dried resin in the mortar. Maybe.
Okay, so then now we go to the... the tank of water.
It's a good idea, but I don't want to do that until I'm standing in front of the...
Okay. Now, can I do this to you? There we go.
I can't put the statue... Well, that's the last of the resin.
Okay. This looks like... So the head needs to be looking at the right. Maybe this one's up, that one's a little bit mid or something. Maybe that's mid, maybe that's down. Just in case.
It looks like the statue is broken, incomplete. Maybe I can put the statue back together somehow.
Oh. Oh? A medallion. Medallion.
It's a large medallion with a hole in the middle. It's a large
Okay, hold on.
Interesting.
Medallion?
Oh, wow. Where am I going now? Wow, it's a tram system. Wow, it's definitely a little beat up and weathered, but I think she'll run. It's locked. The handle is locked in place. I don't think the tram is active. There are 2 slots. I wonder what goes here.
Robot?
Let's see if my robot mate fits in here.
Incredible.
Amazing! I guess the robot's primary purpose is being a pilot for the tram system. It's locked. Well, here we go again, into the unknown.
The music's so good. What? Act 3, The Islands.
This is mental. I'm so far away from my ship now. I mean, sure, it wasn't really salvageable,
But
but I'm completely alone on another planet in the middle of an alien ocean. What do I do now?
okay, I'm thinking we can go ahead and save here. Did that save? Yes, it did. We can go ahead and save here. I figure if you're interested in playing, that you'll be able to figure it out from there. It seems like there's still some mystery to go, and it is 40% off currently on Steam, so if that's something you're interested in, go check that out. Before we go, let me just give a thank you to Gilmore for the 100 bits earlier. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out, everybody. Tomorrow, like I said, is our 5 years on Twitch, which is wild. there will be a little video. But that's it for us today. So friends, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your stream or day. Thank you for being here for the stream. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.